Alright, here it is, guys. You've been asking for it, and I am the pizza delivery guy. I'm gonna serve it up for you on a gold platter to your front door. We made some lunch wraps up a few weeks ago, and everyone's been asking to do a video on the recipe. So here it is. We're gonna do it for you guys. So last time we used antelope steak. This time we're gonna use some deer off the deer Logan was able to harvest last year. If you guys haven't seen the video, go check it out. I'll link it right here and below. Go watch it. Great video. But you can pretty much use anything. You can use chicken, you can use beef, you can use ground beef, you can hamburger, turkey burger, whatever you guys want. I choose to use game that I harvest. The reason being is I think it tastes better, and honestly, venison, if you're a health conscious person, you should know that venison is actually more healthy for you than pretty much any other meat, including chicken. Chicken has a little bit higher protein, but venison actually has lower calories. Go check it out. So I know what a few of you guys are gonna say. Tasty's not real manly, you wrap your freaking wild deer meat up in a freaking bed of lettuce. But honestly, the only other option really is a little freaking wheat tortilla. And really, how manly is a little freaking piece of bread? So if you guys have watched my cooking videos before, you know I always say, if you guys don't like something in my recipe, just throw it out. If you want to add something, throw it in. That's how I come up with these recipes. I Google search them. I find 10 or 12 different recipes that look good, and I kind of throw little parts of each of them into my recipe, and I try it out. If it's awesome, great. If not, I change it. So you guys can do the same. If you don't like something, take it out. If you want something else in it, add it. But basically, for my recipe, what you're gonna need is obviously some sort of meat. And like I said, I'm using deer meat. What I did with this venison is I cut it up in inch-by-inch cubes, like this, and then I threw it in a marinade. Now, the marinade's super easy. All I used was a half a cup of soy sauce, a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, a tablespoon of fresh chili paste, and a little bit of lime juice. And I've been marinating it for about 3 hours is all. You're obviously gonna need some lettuce. We went with the romaine lettuce. We've got 1 can of water chestnuts, 1 cup of chopped up mushrooms, about a cup of slivered carrots, a half a cup of bean sprouts, 4 fresh green onions chopped, 1 bundle of finely chopped cilantro, 4 garlic shallots finely chopped, and freaking go get 'em attitude, right? You always need to go get 'em attitude if you're gonna do anything in life, especially cooking deer meat. Alright, so basically we're gonna cook this up, and we're gonna throw it in some lettuce, and then we're gonna throw it right down our gullets. And it's gonna be so great. You're gonna love it. So there's literally a million ways to skin a cat, but we're not concerned with that because we're not eating a cat. But there's also a lot of different ways to cook up steak, obviously. I like to grill outside, but for video purposes, we're gonna cook these just on a pan, which is normal. That's cool. It works. So you just get a pan hot, and then you just throw your cubed marinated deer or whatever meat you're using onto the pan. And all you're gonna wanna do is to brown it. This deer steak cubed, like I've cubed it, will take probably 6 or 7 minutes at the most to brown it. So once it's done, just take your meat and put it on a plate. Put it off to the side because you're gonna use it later, obviously, unless you're a vegetarian. Then I don't know why you would be cooking up meat in the first place. So now that your meat's done, what you're going to want to do is put a little bit more olive oil in your pan, and you're going to want to start with the vegetables that are going to take the longest. I always like to add my garlic first, with some onions, and then I'll take the mushrooms and put them in. They're going to take the longest, and the carrots as well. So you want your vegetables to get soft, you want that garlic to start to caramelize a little bit. It usually takes about 2 or 3 minutes. So you'll put your cilantro in there, you'll put your purple cabbage in there, throw your water chestnuts in there, and throw your bean sprouts in there. And you'll want to mix those up and let them cook for just a couple minutes. Now it's time for the extreme seasoning, like totally to the extreme. First, you're going to put in about a tablespoon of rice vinegar, maybe a little more. Guys, I'm never like super specific with measurements. Maybe you should be. A little bit of soy sauce, maybe 2 tablespoons. Hoisin sauce. This is the big one. You want about a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce. This stuff is money. Also fattening, so if you are like super strict, just cut the hoisin sauce out. Also, another super key ingredient, sesame seed oil, but it is very potent. So you want to use about maybe 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, 1 teaspoon at the most. It's very pungent. Also, fresh chili paste. Another tablespoon, teaspoon, who knows. Just throw some of it in, depending on the spice. If you like a lot of spice, put more in. If you want less spice, put less in. A shot of lime juice. And this is the part of the video where we reintroduce our meat that we cooked earlier. Throw it right in there with the vegetables. And you're going to want this stuff to simmer for probably another 3 to 4 minutes at the most. Get all that love circulating around. Alright guys, we just pulled it off the pan, and now we are ready to serve it up on our lettuce wraps. That's what you do, you wrap it up. It's like, what? You just throw however much you want on there, and then you wrap it up. Now honestly, my favorite part of any recipe is the part where I get to stick it in my mouth. Guys, I can't explain to you enough how good these are. Not only are they super healthy for you, but they are super tasty. Try them out. And if you're a hunter and you have some game meat, it's a great way to cook up some game meat in a healthy way. But if you're not, try it with chicken, try it with beef, try it with something else. But guys, I'm a hunter, you guys know that. I love to harvest my own food, and one of the most rewarding things I get to do in my life is share my recipes and share my game meat with you guys and my loved ones. I'll have the complete recipe down in the links below. Also, there's a special sauce you can make up to pour over the top of that. I didn't do it in this video, but I'll have that recipe down there as well. So, guys, I'm going to get back to enjoying my freaking lettuce wraps stuffed with amazing deer steaks. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want me to do next, okay? Okay?